All right, guys, we got a Toyota RAV4 in the garage. Check it out. This is nice. Nice looking vehicle. It's in the garage because there's a problem. You can see what the part I got already. So concern on this, came in. Driving straight, it's fine. Low, high speed, freeway, it's all good. Only when you're turning left. Only turning left. Right, turning right, making a U-ball or any turning right, nothing. I went underneath, I wiggled the CV axle in and out like this. And left and right show a little bit of a play on this side. Tried wiggling the CV axle on the right side. It's tight, it's solid, nothing. So on this 2018 RAV4, we're gonna take out this CV axle, replace it with the brand new one right there. So let's get started. Let's go. All right, let's do a wiggle test. I did wiggle test with the tire on already, left and right, nothing. I put a pry bar underneath the tire, jack up the vehicle about an inch from the ground, nothing. Ball joint's good, CV axle is good. So this is what I meant by moving the CV axle. If you can hear that sound here. That's the one. We're gonna have to take out this CV axle nut, rotor caliper, and then we'll see how the hub look like with this CV axle nut is out. All right, let's quickly take them out. All right, guys, 30 millimeter, 12 points on this one. I can't find a deep one. Convert to an inch and 3/16, 12 points, same thing. Okay, look at that, an inch and 3/16, perfect. Alright guys, I got the caliper out, top and bottom. There's a bolt, 17 mil. This will come out, just let it hang right here with the hook. Rotor is out, easy. Alright, from here, we'll take out the bolt joint. There's 3 nuts down here that holds the bolt joint. We'll take that out and then we'll swing this whole knuckle out so that we could take out this CV axle from the bottom. Alright, this is 17 mil on the bottom here. We're just gonna loosen up and then we'll use the impact after when it's gone. Alright, we'll use a pry bar. We'll pry this lower control arm out from the bolt joint right here. Let's see if this will swing out. There you go. Alright. Alright, so you can see it's super loose here now. I'm just gonna tap this this little stub shaft right here. We'll tap it out and then we'll slide this thing out this way and then we'll pull the CV axle out of the transmission after. Mostly do is if you want to reuse the CV axle, make sure to put the nut in here. You don't want to damage the stub shaft thread. Alright guys, let's take out this CV axle off from the transmission. You just use a flat pry bar here, pry it from the bottom. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, it's out. It's out. Yes. So I put the pry bar right here, this little ledge. I can't put it right here, it's hard. It's hard, there's no room. So right here, and it's out. Compare with the new one. There's a new one. Looks good. Looks good. The only difference is this thing right here. I believe what this is for is a dampener. It reduces the vibration, or it will balance out while it's spinning. It's like a counterweight or some kind of weight or reducer. I don't know. So it's just vibration reducer or something. So looks good. Let's put the new one in and then put everything back together, and hopefully that would solve that noise that we have a problem. Hopefully it's not the hub. All right, here we go. Put the lower control arm next to the bolt joint. nice and snug for now. We'll torque this to spec after. We just want to bring the CV axle into the bearing side, and then this will go in here. Up on the top here, we'll put the rotor back in, put the caliper brake back in, and then we'll torque this nut to spec, and then put the wheel and let's go for a drive. Hopefully that fixed the problem. Or some people would say, why won't you just change the whole thing? Change the hub as well. This hub is like 140, and then CV axle is like 150 bucks. Suspecting is the old CV axle is the one that making the noise. That would be this one. So we'll figure out, I guess. We'll find out here, see if I'm right or wrong. So let's get to it. All right, guys, there we go. It's all done. Rotors and calipers, it's installed. We're gonna torque this axle nut. I believe Google said it's 215 foot-pounds, so that's what I'm gonna do. I use 32 mil on this one now. It's not 12 points anymore. It's 6 points now. So 32 millimeter socket on that one with 215 foot-pounds. All right, here we go. It's all the way up. We'll put this heavy-duty screwdriver down here. One more. There we go. Done. Torque to spec 215 foot-pounds. All right, let's put the wheel on and go for a drive. All right, torque it to 110 foot-pounds and then go for a test drive. Let's go. Quickly go for a drive here. This is where I test this vehicle earlier when I did my U-ball right here. Just did a U-ball. Only on the left makes a sound. Yeah. Still there. It's the bearing for sure now. Bearing. So that didn't fix the problem. It's the bearing. All right, try again. Yeah, I can still hear it. All right, let's go back to the garage and then let's put a bearing on. All right, guys, there we go. We got the wheel out, rotors, caliper out. We're gonna changing this hub bearing. Here's the new one right here. All right, so it's gonna take out all the bolts already. Those are 17 mil sockets. And then the hub will come out pretty soon here, so just give a good whack, hammer it up. Yeah. It's good now right here. See, it's cracked right there.
It's good?
It's good, but now down here it's not. See, it's open now.
Okay.
Now I'll do it the bottom now. Done. Wow.
I'm good with that.
Good job. Good job, bro.
Yeah.
Nasty. All right, guys, let's clean this up and then we'll put a brand new one. All right, anti-Z's on this so that's easy to come out next time. Anti-Z's around it. Be careful with the sensor. You don't want to go all the way to the sensor. A little bit right here. All right, let's put all the bolts back in there. The 4 bolts from knuckle to hub.
Should be the bit, bro.
So we had to take out the hub because we forgot to put the shield. So now everything is good now. Hand tight all the 4 bolts and then we're just gonna snug it up and then we're gonna torque it to spec. Alright guys, we're gonna torque this to spec, 71 foot-pounds right there. Those are the 4 bolts at the back, the hub bolts. Alright, last one right here. Last one. Alright, there you go, 71 foot-pounds. 215 on this one. I had a video of this already. 32 socket on this one. And then we're gonna torque it to spec to 215. One more. Just slowly. Good. Done. Done. Alright, that's it guys. We'll put the tire, the wheel, double check, make sure the shield here is away from the rotor. Same thing on the bottom, make sure the shield is away from the rotor. Double check, everything's good. 4 bolts on the hub, 2 bolts on the caliper, hassle nut, perfect. Alright, let's go put the wheel and let's go for a drive. Alright guys, so I've been driving for about 5 minutes now. Turning left right here, sharp turn U-V. I could hear a little bit. I hear the road noise, but I heard a little bit of grinding sound. Here we go. I don't know if you can hear it. Let's put some gas when we turn here. I can hear a little bit, but not much. There we go. Yeah. I could hear something. So that CV axle and the hub, that didn't fix the problem. Same issue. Let's go back in the garage.